Hi everyone, you have found what to play next, so I think I have to click on this. We're bringing everything that is awesome in gaming. Like this. Something Picture Studios. This is Home, A Story of Light. So here's what Home did. Home brought home to you. So that's its feeling. It's like, oh, no, it's like, guys, it's a big one. It's, Atmo is that it has a homey feeling. You actually feel like the character, like you are living there. Oh my gosh, there was a real mouse they put in the game. How cute is that? We have a mouse companion. I'm so excited. So all characters are fictional except for the mouse. The mouse was definitely real. So yeah, like from right here where like you can see the theme and it's coherent and all the way through. That is what grabbed us about Home Story of Light. So we're gonna bring this to you large. Dear player, we hope you enjoy our demo for Home, A Story of Light. It takes place sometime after our hero's journey has already begun. Big thanks from Luke, Thomas, and Ben. That's cool. We love the hero's journey as a guide. There's a
Not all
conflict.
stories start with a bang. Some stories start with a squeak.
Hi, Mousy. Are you unequivocally real?
The mouse was acting very peculiar. Anxiously, it scampered for the safety of Grayson's cloak. And even stranger still, Grayson didn't recognise where they were. Swiftly standing to attention, Grayson surveyed the room. It was odd. The place felt familiar, yet unfamiliar at the same time. Each bolstered by the other, and ready or not, Grayson and the mouse strode on, unsure of what lay ahead.
Here is insane today.
Grayson began to wake.
Oh, there's a dream.
His body ached, and his bones rattled.
Right.
Wearily, he examined the grim night before him. As his dreams quickly faded from memory, he remembered his goal. If he wanted to see his father again, to get even one step closer to home, he needed to get into that pub. But how?
I feel like it's a little bit more manly than I was expecting. All right, left click, inventory, hotspots. Got it. Press and hold spacebar. Okay. It's probably behind my head. It is not. Oh, okay. Settings. So escape then. Space. All right. So we have to get into the club.
The metal railings were fixed into the wall. The top of one had been shorn to a sharp edge.
Ooh. Okay, well that looks
Grayson
dangerous.
liked to run his fingers along the metal railings, but it wasn't the time. The mouse squeaked. Something about the railings seemed useful.
Yeah, I know, Sweet Pea, but we don't have anything to use them on.
The mouse, something useful.
Okay, so we have one line.
Grayson liked, but it wasn't.
They're not encouraging us to combine things randomly. At least that's what it says to me.
The Geordie
Not
lamp.
sure.
Grayson needed to find a way in.
Okay.
The
What about
Geordie
Geordie as a lamp?
Grayson needed to get in.
Alright. All we can do is read that, or we can go down the alleyway. Betwixt between. Remain unseen.
A small tower of crates was placed next to the kitchen doorway.
This is our means of
The
ingress.
crates were perfectly stacked. Grayson didn't want to ruin them.
No, we could friend. This is
The
all
mouse
part of
was
our disguise. What's he doing,
The
huh?
window was thick with steam, obscuring Grayson from the chef.
So we have time.
Grayson didn't want to get too close.
Get
The
in there,
chef-
Mousy. Make me some ratatouille.
The mouse seemed to stick out its tongue, mocking the chef.
Above the door. Special delivery. Bank manager.
Grayson turned the knob as far as he could and pushed.
I'm a devil.
Locked.
Rascal. Fudge. Okay. Barrel bong. What does that do?
The bung was
Oh, it's
stubborn.
rainwater.
It wasn't going anywhere without a fight.
That's a rain barrel. I'm not entirely sure about all this. Just gonna haul the barrel over. That should work. Is it locked? Is there a lock on the wheels?
The barrel
Do you like
was
how
too
mechanically
heavy.
inclined I
There
am?
must be a way to move it, Grayson thought.
There is a new trend in gaming where they look at mechanical puzzles as
The
much
mouse
as
once
anything
saw a
else.
strong man at the circus. He lifted a whole barrel above his head. The mouse wasn't a strong man.
Can you nibble? Can you nibble out
The
the
mouse
barrel
couldn't
bump?
help.
I feel so bad about
Grayson
that.
remembered his uncle hammering bungs into ale barrels back at the cottage.
Ale barrels at our cottage? Goodness. Alright. Oh, hot spots. Let's make sure we got them. Look at that. Ooh, he comes out here for a
Grayson
smoke.
was too young.
Hold on.
There was a lot the chef must.
So the chef is a heavy smoker. At some point, he's going to let his
Grayson
guard down.
didn't.
I have to
The
let the
down
water
barrel was
out.
heavy with quick that gushed into the.
I can hide in the barrel, but the barrel's on the wrong side. Now what do we do? Let's look around a little bit more. What is this?
Newcastle was an industrial city.
Okay.
There was plenty of ash to go around. A small.
Can I...
The mouse was too young to start dyeing its fur.
I was gonna say, what's that gonna do? Oh, what's this? Hold on.
Grayson wasn't sure what to do.
Well, neither am I, sir, and I could use a hand.
Grayson wasn't sure.
Okay, so there's two hot
The
spots
barrel
in
was
the
too
barrel.
heavy to move.
Alright, and I'm betting that the barrel is too
The
heavy to
barrel was
lift.
too.
Alright. I have nothing in my inventory. So we hit puzzle number 1. I mean, obviously puzzle number 1 is how do I get into the tavern. But puzzle number 1 is that barrel right there. What is this way? This is don't get too stuck on a puzzle. The solutions tend to be in the next way over. Rotting fruit table. So like I said, this makes
Grayson
it feel
wasn't
very
that
homey.
hungry.
How about the mouse? Mousey wants
The mouse flared its nostrils, inhaling the rotten stench. Ah, a good vintage, it seemed to say.
Oh no! He's gonna get drunk. Get drunk as a skunk.
There was nothing to be done.
Alright. What on earth? Oh, we can go around. It's like, there's not a lot here. But yeah, so the hominess of it, you're obviously just a dude who's looking for, there's no, you know.
Who would leave a perfectly good pair of hoof nippers just lying around, Grayson thought.
I swear, these people.
Grayson had no horse to tether.
No horse to tether! That's unfortunate.
Ah, Newcastle. Somewhere in the bustling city was Grayson's home, nestled between the cobblestone pavements and the towering oil lamps. Grayson would get there, he was sure of it.
Just so that you know, other than the castle. Since we're here on this. I have castle stuff that I need to do. So I need to head to a castle soon. It's important to my life. You're clearly gonna head there. Alright, so we have hoof nippers. I'm betting that that is important. Still see the shop, so we got time. We all know this ends when the shop is done. Alright, friend. Just look at the dentist.
After an initial struggle, the bung popped from the barrel and out poured its sweet-smelling contents.
Oh no! Hop in.
Grayson wasn't sure what to do.
Well, thank you for that. Oh, I can move it now. Okay. There we go. And that's all that really matters.
Huh? What's that going on down there? I hear some noise, eh? Ah, it's those bloody urchins again, I bet. Yeah!
In the barrel!
If I see you again, there's a gun in the soup. Burning butter special. Eric!
Alright.
What the bloody hell are you doing, man? That stew should have been done an hour ago. Get in and get to work.
Doyle.
I am coming. I was just on the special ingredient.
Urchins! It's, you know, it's so classic them. Yes.
That did the trick. The chef left the door wide open. Grayson was
Sneak
elated.
in.
But it began to dawn on him. The chef was still at his station, alert as ever. Grayson needed a distraction.
Little mouse. Little mouse. Let me in.
Hang on. Grayson thought.
Better leave us alone, like.
Special ingredient is actually cigarettes.
What's that sound?
Sizzling. Why do you ask?
Ash, hot with ember, floated down, extinguishing on the barrel's sodden top. An idea began to form in Grayson's mind. With a plan in place, Grayson and the mouse got to work.
Alright, you get the chef.
Grayson didn't want to get the chef might have seen.
You get to work, Mousy Mouse. Hold on. Why can't I mouse my mouse? There we go.
The mouse seemed to stick out its tongue, mocking the chef. The mouse chirped supportively, unsure what else to do.
I am on the right track.
The mouse couldn't.
What am I doing
How
wrong?
could the barrel be of use now? Grayson thought.
Nobody
The
knows,
top of the
son!
barrel was wet with rainwater and soggy ash. If only I can keep the ember lit, Grayson thought.
Well, sir, you would have to drain some of the water in order to do that. Where did the butts go? Cigarette butts. Toppled crate.
Grayson removed
Yeet
the
one
lid.
of these up on me.
Ah, well, except for some wood shavings.
Yeah.
Grayson
Tinder!
placed the wood shavings in his satchel.
I'm a mischievous lad. I carry me pockets in.
The barrel. Besides, the wood shavings wouldn't light on their own.
Yes,
Grayson
they would,
thought.
sir. It's an occasion to sin. Friend. Mine friend. What more?
The
More wood
crates looked a bit too heavy to lift.
Need more wood shavings. Alright, hold on. So we have the crates, it's got all of these, and we have that. Should make a break for it. Run! This is what I would do in an RPG.
The mouse took a peek at the chef. Yep, this man has definitely killed his fair share of rodents, it seemed to say.
Well, I love everything about this. I love the mouse, I love that we have an animal companion, I love the options that it gives us. So that gets to the inside of the pub. Here are the
Grayson couldn't reach it without being spotted.
fudge. How about this?
It was too far to reach.
What do I have at my disposal, sir? Shoot. It's gonna be some sort of flammable...
I can't take that, Grayson thought. The kitchen would go dark. Then the chef would surely notice.
If only we had an urchin to sacrifice to the cause. Yeah.
The mouse pointed its snout towards the shelf, enthusiastically.
Doing a bad mouse
Grayson
impression.
couldn't reach it without...
Okay, so if we grab the flour,
It was too far.
if I use the horse snippers
That wasn't going to work.
to grab the
Grayson
flour,
didn't think that would work.
there's some sort of combination here that does get you to the next section. I'm going to cut it. I try to keep them 10 to 15 minutes. Obviously, you know if you love it, if you want to buy it, if you want to wishlist it. Link is in the description below. Also down there is Gamer Grind. Gamer coffee shipped to your door. They'll put your logo on merch for like nothing bucks. They're a great company to partner with. KO, if I buy this chicken coffee $1, make me smell like it. Support us on Patreon. Most of all, hit subscribe. If you hit subscribe and you hit the bell, it'll pop you up a little thumbnail. So if you're into adventure gaming, this is what's brewing out there. So they're going for ammo a lot, and this really brought something to the table where, like, you're at home, so you have to be careful what you do. You know what I mean? It's obvious that he's going to a figure of authority. He's trying to do it right, but he has an animal companion, which adds an aura of mischief. So that really brought something to the table. We wanted to cover it. We love you guys. We love that you're always along for the ride. Subscribe, hit the bell, hit like, and we'll see you in the next video. Sneak past the shop. Sneak past. Talk